occasion of this valuable initiative, and I'd like to congratulate the officials of the Future Investment Initiative Institute for their excellent organization and express my gratitude to the Saudi brothers for their hospitality. I would like to start my speech with the developments in the global economy. As you know, while global growth slows down, inflation remains at historical high levels. On the other hand, financial conditions are tightening and upward pressure on commodity prices continues. Recently, expectations regarding the global growth have been constantly updated downwards. Problems in oil and natural gas supply affect energy prices upwards. Rising energy prices reduce the purchasing power of households at the global level, and those developments have led many companies in Europe to reduce or stop their production altogether. The increase in interest rates by central banks to combat high inflation leads to a decline in demand, while the possibility of recession continues to increase. In addition, the increase in borrowing rates at the global level makes it difficult to finance the public debt of countries. We are going through a period of rapid change in which the existing balances are shaken by these multiple tests that the world is going through. In such a challenging period, the role of Eurasian economies will be important. According to the 2050 projections, only the Asian economy is expected to make up half of the global economy, and even if we include Europe, Eurasian economies are expected to make up 70% of the global economy. As a country, we are at the heart of these changes. While Turkey is involved in many bilateral and multilateral organizations in the Asian region, it grows together with the Eurasian countries that strengthen their economic presence. In the Ukraine-Russia war, Turkey not only solved the global food crisis with the grain corridor it opened, but also prevented a humanitarian crisis by providing the citizens of the two countries with safe accommodation. Turkey, along with other Eurasian countries, is one of the key countries that can provide energy security between Russia and Europe. Distinguished guests, our country has the opportunity to reach a population of 1.3 billion people and the market of $27 trillion with a flight distance of 4 hours. We have placed our country at the center of global trade routes by equipping the strategic position with our extensive production facilities and modern logistic infrastructure. And today, we have the third largest workforce pool in Europe with a workforce of 31 million people. With our strong and flexible industrial infrastructure, qualified workforce, and competitive R&D ecosystem, we adapt to the changing global supply chain. On the other hand, thanks to the infrastructure investments made in the last 2 decades, we have laid the groundwork for the implementation of our Turkey economy model, which prioritizes investment, employment, production, and export in our country. Thus, we continue our growth in a strong and balanced manner. Despite the pandemic, we became one of the rare countries that recorded positive growth in 2020. We recorded a growth of 11.4% in 2021, and this year 7.5% in the first half. We have become a country that has attracted approximately $247 billion of foreign investment in the last 2 decades. While the number of companies with foreign capital operating in our country was around 5,000 in 2002, it has increased to over 78,000 as of 2022. And this year, in the Global Innovation Index, we moved up to 37th place, And Istanbul, a city where most of you have been, it's a regional hub for various multinational companies. In addition, we are the country with the most vibrant startup ecosystem in the region. In the first half of this year, $333 million were invested in Turkish gaming startups. Thus, we left behind countries such as England, Netherlands, and Germany as the country that received the most investment in the gaming sector in Europe. In such an environment where the global economic conditions are quite challenging, the foreign financing of $7.5 billion, which we as the Treasury provided through borrowing. And it shows, in fact, and it is important in terms of being an indicator of the confidence in our country's economy. We enable entrepreneurs to find funds more easily, and we have also increased our renewable energy installed power share, which was 38.6 in 2002 to 54.3% as of September 2022, thanks to the support we provided. And we rank 4th in the world and 1st in Europe in solar panel production capacity. Our objective is to be 3rd in the world by the end of 2023. We are the 5th largest wind equipment manufacturer in Europe. In 2021, we exported about 1.5 billion euros of wind turbines and equipment to nearly 50 countries. Wind turbine and equipment manufacturers in Turkey can produce approximately 70% of turbine components. In a few months, in 2023, we will see our domestic car brand TOG, which is electric car, on the roads. And on the anniversary of our republic, on the 29th of October, we will see them on the roads. And we also created the necessary legislative infrastructure for our companies to integrate into the international green financing markets. Distinguished guests, in order to strengthen our position in Eurasia, we have, through the Caspian Crossing East-West Central Corridor Initiative, is the most concrete examples of our vision to contribute to regional prosperity and global trade. The realization of this important corridor, which connects Europe to China via the South Caucasus, Caspian Sea, and Central Asian countries, is the tangible result of many years of intense efforts. We believe that this initiative will not only bring Turkey closer to Central Asia, but also contribute significantly to the prosperity and stability of the entire Eurasian geography. The strategic importance of the middle corridor has become even more evident with the interruption of some transport corridors as a result of the sanctions imposed due to the global pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. In addition, we launched the Asia Again initiative in 2019. Thus, we aim to benefit from the opportunities and cooperation potential of the developments in Asia and contribute to the common welfare. And particularly, we believe that realizing the potential for cooperation in trade and investments, infrastructure projects, transportation and energy sectors will have bilateral and regional benefits. On the other hand, Turkey's customs union with the EU has contributed positively to the competitiveness and productivity of the Turkish industry, while aiming to further strengthen Turkey-EU cooperation and advance Turkey's accession process. We are, of course, trying to further develop cooperation through existing relations such as the customs union. And I would like to state that we are pleased that Turkey's trade volume with Central Asian and Southern Caucasian countries in 2021 has reached approximately $15 billion. More than 10,000 Turkish companies operate in the region, and the total value of the projects undertaken now by our contractors in Central Asia and the South Caucasus is over $100 billion. And our country, of course, which is an Asian rising power as well as an European one, uniting Europe and Asia, offers a wide range of cooperation opportunities in its relations with both geographies, and I'm convinced that you will benefit from these opportunities. In concluding my speech, I would like to underline one point in particular. Previously, we would have been surprised if it was said that in few years there would be social distance closures, a huge number of resignations, revision of the work-life balance, energy crisis, inflation, and war. However, we have experienced all of these and other elements that I cannot count here, and we continue to do so. For this reason, the upcoming period will require the testing of innovative ideas and unconventional methods. We have to think differently, we have to apply different methods, and according to the culture of the society, to the country itself, and to the potential of the country, we have to adopt new ideas, new approaches, new methods. This is the area, in fact. And we have to take the human at the center of that, and together, in cooperation, we will be able to overcome this difficult periods. And we have to be human-focused. Turkey is human-focused and believes that this is going to be the most beneficial. And Turkey is capable of handling that operation at the highest level. Distinguished guests, distinguished and dear friends, there are challenges on a global scale in the world. Energy issues, global inflation, recession risks, sustainable supply, instability, conflicts. Those are affecting all of us. And we are gathered here with the theme of investing in humanity. We started with the song yesterday, "We Are the World" by the children who represent the next generation. Thousands of people have come here to talk about investment and cooperation. However, yesterday, we learned that the Greek minister made heavy allegations against our country and our president on bilateral issues, which is the total opposite of the atmosphere here. Bringing the bilateral issues to this valuable platform is clearly disrespecting, first of all, the host of the event and all the participants here. Greece should free itself from these complexes and get out of this mind. Concluding my remarks, I wish that the meetings and the sessions held as part of this valuable event will contribute significantly to the strengthening and acceleration of our investments and economic relations. The title of this session is the Eurasian Century, yes, but at the same time, this century will be Turkey's century. And I do believe really and from heart to this, and we will continue working in this perspective. I'd like to thank our Saudi Arabian brothers and friends for their hospitality on behalf of my team, my person, and my country, the Republic of Turkey. I greet you all with respect and affection. May Allah be with you. Thank you.